Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery, and joining me today on all the technical stuff is Don.
Hello.
Oh, finally he did it right. So we're going to be stitching, it's a stitch along, we're going to be stitching the bee, and we'll talk about that in a minute. I wanted to do a quick unboxing because I got my stuff from Missouri Star Quilt. Are you guys ready? It's so good. Ready? Okay. I got my first jelly roll. I'm so excited. 2.5 strips. And it looks beautiful. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to do something.
Yay.
So, okay, let me pull the rest out. And, of course, you guys know I got Halloween stuff because that's, how it goes. This isn't Halloween, but geez, it's pretty. Purples and stuff.
Says lots of Halloween.
Always, yes. I decided to try something fall. And let's see if we can just flip through. This one is stunning. Can you see that well enough, Dawn?
You hold it a little flatter. Yep.
Because it has some gold woven in it. And the colors are beautiful. I'm thinking I need this whole set, like a layer cake. So it just kind of, the sunflowers caught my attention. But look, isn't that beautiful? I'm just like, yep. So that is gorgeous. I'm happy with that. This is my usual. I know I'm going to use the Halloween stuff, so I buy.
I know you're always going to buy Halloween.
Well, duh. But this is what I usually do, is I buy Charm Square for smaller applique, and then layer cake for the other stuff. And if I really, really like it, then I buy some yardage. So these two are the same. So let's look at the bigger print, because this has a wow factor. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
The purple and the green one.
The green is gorgeous, and orange. Can you imagine right there what you're going to do with it? The colors are bright and bold, and oh, look at that one. Oh, man. Yeah, oh, that one's nice too. And then stars, and then dark stars. You ready for this? Yes. Yes, look at that. So, oh, purple and cute spiders. Excuse me, my throat is a little bit dry, so I might cough a little bit. Or green, sorry, with spiders, orange with spiders, gray with spiders. This is probably what I bought it for. Isn't that cool? Do you like that one, Don?
I do.
Stripes. I know, right? Oh, cat and bat.
Cat and bat.
It looks like the bat's rolling his eyes, though, which is fine for a bat. Okay, so loving that one. That's awesome. Whoops, I tossed it down. Sorry, did I scare you?
You sound like a dog whooping.
No.
Jeez.
No. Bloomington. So I wanted to get something, pretty, because we're still in summer and we're still doing summer stuff. So let's take a quick peek. Ooh, isn't that nice?
Lynn says, okay, that's it. I have to get a machine before Halloween.
Atta girl. Atta girl. We'll talk, Lynn. We'll talk. Everyone keep talking Lynn into it. She'll love it. Look at the stripes. And then the flowers to match. I love this turquoise. Okay, so this'll make absolutely gorgeous stuff. I like the stripes. Oh, look, these are pretty too. So you guys will have to let me know which one is your favorite Halloween. Oh, I love these colors.
I like the flower one, though. There's a lot of nice little patterns in there.
Yeah, and the colors are really nice.
It's a nice stripy one.
I like the stripy ones, yeah. See, it's the same print, but different colors. And I really do love the color set. Look at, there's the pink stripe. And I love it when they add a little bit of darker in it. I think it's awesome. So I like that one. Dawn, I'm putting it in the box again. There you go.
Okay.
And this one is Moda Abbey Rose. Now this one has brighter colors. It's summery, but it has brighter, bolder color. Ooh.
And where'd you get your fabrics again?
It's a Missouri Star, because we can't do blueprint anymore.
Missouri Star is Quilt Company, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, and they have daily deals, and the prices were good. American. Best part and what drew me to them is that they have a $10 flat rate shipping to Canada. So, hooah, that's a huge savings. Look at the orange. Isn't that something? So, bright, bold colors. So, one's... Oh, I think that's probably why I bought it. Plaid. Plaids. Orange and pinks and greens. So, nice and bold.
Links in the chat.
Oh, okay. Missouri Star.
Yeah, I put it in there.
All right. I'm sure our wonderful mods were scrambling. What did she say? Yes, Missouri Star. So this one is quite pretty as well. I like the colors on it. Look at that. So something with that and that on it. Yeah. Awesome.
Joy's asking if you got charged duty. She's also in Canada.
No duty. No duty. I spent a little bit of money too, but no, it says cleared on it. I think you pay ahead of time or it's built in or something, but no, it went straight through. I was holding my breath on that one too because I thought, yep, that's gonna suck. Okay, so that unboxing was fun. I can't wait to use them. I will bring out the layer cakes when I go to use them so we can see. On to this week's. We're going to do a bee. And I found this little scrap of fabric and I'm hoping it's big enough. So I don't know. It's shimmery. It's shiny. It's called, what's the name of it? Lame.
Lame.
Lame. I can't.
We call it lame. Yeah, it's a lame name.
It's a lame name. That's how I remember it. So funny names make me remember it.
Lame or something like lame or something.
It's kind of weird fabric, a little bit difficult to work with, and as you can see, it frays quite easily. It's very delicate, but I'm going to work with that because I think I will fray his needle or his wings, and I think that would look really good. Karina, hi Karina, thank you. Lame. Sandy writes lame. Don't call me lame, I'm not lame. But I thought that would be gorgeous for his wings, and if I have enough, I'll double it up and it'll be more solid. So, of course, working with that, I'm going to use my King Star metallic gold thread. And I have a little piece of not very nice, it's got little fluff on it, yeah. Because I have a hard time with solid colors. So I'm just going to use this crappy felt. Hopefully it works.
I have a question.
What?
Well, Karina sent that for you to use for solid colors. And I was thinking, you always buy fabric, and you buy quite a bit, not it's as needed, but you always buy pattern stuff. Why don't you ever buy yourself some solids?
Because the pattern ones are so pretty.
I just wondered.
It's an afterthought? You're a jerk? I don't know. Why don't you buy me some colors?
Tell me what colors you want. I'll grab some.
Black and white.
All right. Although the ones that we have here aren't very good. I'll have to get them elsewhere.
Yeah, there's your problem. You figured it out yourself, Don.
You're a little too thin.
Yay.
No, but you order all the time. I suppose that these places mostly carry
pretty stuff. I don't actually go into a store. All right, back to the bee. So the background has a honeycomb quilt design, and the testers used gorgeous yellow fabric, and it looks stunning, like the bee is flying over the honeycomb, which matches our other mug rug that we did. But I'm going to go crazy and do flowers because I thought the bee on the flowers would look fantastic. And then, of course, I have batting. So I am going to be using just pretty much 2 thread colors today. So, I think that'll look cool. A lot of color in here. There's yellow, so if you do a yellow bee, I think that would be fantastic. What type of candy are we trying today? I'm not eating candy at 10 o'clock in the morning.
I think there's still 3 fuzzy peaches left.
Oh, the girls ate them all. Lynn shared and the kids ate them all. I also want to show you, someone suggested, I think it was the OML Embroidery University group, to make bee freestanding lace. And I wanted to show you guys this. I, of course, made these for Bee, my bee, Beatrice Bee. And this was already done, and it's from Eileen Roche's Lace Charms collection. So hopefully you guys can see that well enough. Maybe if I put the bee down there, you can see it better.
Actually, can you hold it where your hand is? Hold it flat in your palm for a minute.
All right, and Dawn's gonna zoom in because I want you guys to see how awesome this looks.
And hold on 1 second.
Just hold on. Howdy from Kansas. Why howdy.
Now I have to reset it.
There you go. That looks good, Dawn. Lots of detail. There's holes in the wings. This is a nice mesh thing. So if you wanted to go all bee crazy, it's beautiful. And in that pack, you can get just the bee without the ring or with the ring. So there's 2 options for it. And I just went to Michael's and I bought like 100 of these for a couple dollars, and you just need what's called a jump ring. And I just put it together. Bee almost peed her pants. She loved it. But it's really cute, and there's Christmas ones and there's Halloween ones and the whole bit. So yay, thank you, Dime Designs and Machine Embroidery. And thank you, Eileen Roche, for coming up with these. These are really cute for the doors that we're doing, by the way. So I'm going to put that aside. I just wanted to show you guys that because it's kind of cool. And I think we're ready to start. So, nails. I have galaxy nails with lots of, you'll see it better. Yeah, you can see it pretty well.
You can see it really good like that.
It's magnetic, gel polished, then you use magnets to make the designs and do different colors. So I feel today that my nails are out of this world. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty? You'll see it better at McDreamy. Let's head on over to McDreamy, please, Dawn.
McDreamy is up.
All right, so we have Björn here watching for Norwegian gremlins. So he just kind of sits in the corner. I'll have to take a picture for you guys. He just sits almost perfectly in there. And I have my 5x7 hoop, and I have it's cutaway, no show mesh, whatever, just a soft cutaway. You could use WSS if you wanted to, but you would have to totally wash it out, or else when you put a cup on it, it would be it would get like hard because it's water soluble, right? So I just go for this. As usual, I trim my my stabilizer down. You guys don't have to do it. It's just so you guys can see everything I'm doing. And as usual, I'm going to use a dark thread so you guys can see it. I recommend you use, either the colors in your design or, white so you can stitch over it.
Bobbin, please. Bobbin, please.
I have, it's not really bobbin chicken. I have about half a bobbin. So is that chicken? Kind of. I don't think it'll use.
But not really.
I don't think it'll use up half a bobbin, but you never actually know. So I'm gonna risk it. I have bobbins, and they're all half. So I don't know. I just have a whole bunch of, because I take them out and I put a full one in to do the sew-alongs, but I do so many sew-alongs. I have like handfuls of these sitting right here at McDreamy of half-filled bobbins that I don't use. So I'm going to try to be a little more frugal in that department. So I didn't change McDreamy's needle. So hopefully he's going to play nice. Play nice, McDreamy. So the first stitch is going to be our, say it all together, placement. So we know where we're going to put everything. There we go. Oh, I have gold thread everywhere. Ah! I'm having a hard time. I have gold thread all over the place. There we go. Gold thread, my goodness. So, nice view. I kind of like the view.
Yes.
Yay! So I have my warm and natural batting, which is going to go down next. And then I am going to place my background fabric, and hopefully I can strategically place it, not fuzzy place. I might have to take this off to do it.
Pat DePetro got her OML Embroidery Gang mug.
Yay!
yesterday,
Oh,
and
awesome.
She got the purple one and she loves it.
Oh, awesome. Can you please take a picture and put it in the OML Embroidery University Facebook group? I'd love to see the purple one. Awesome. Awesome. So, okay, I think this will be, I kind of want the flowers, you know, around. You can fussy place it if you want, move everything over so you don't waste as much. So, batting down, fabric, good enough. Let's stitch it down. It's gonna look good. I make this look good. I wanted that big green one in there because it's nice and bright. Yeah, that's gonna look great. And half of this one I thought would look good. And hopefully, yes, a little bit of green on the edge. We don't want it to detract from the bee. So it's gonna stitch it down twice, and then we will have a color change. Now, do we think, let's take a vote, should I do the honeycomb background in black or in gold? Both are gonna stand out. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Black or gold? What do you think, Don?
I don't know.
Black or gold? Black or gold? I want to keep it to those two colors. Gold, gold, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Okay, so gold looks like it's kicking butt. So gold it is. Let's see how good let's see how good it's gonna look. So let me rethread, and I have no trimming scissors apparently.
Yeah, there's a couple of blacks in there, but it's now Karina.
She's starting trouble.
Look at her.
Karina, stop. Gold won. Your vote only counts once. Okay, I just had the scissors here. Oh, I put them on my other table. Never mind, we're good. Okay, so remember to always pull your thread in the direction that it normally goes so we don't mess up any tensions. Is she still going?
Yes.
I see why her and the Norsemen get along so well. Alright, we'll check out the gold. I think it might bring it all together. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Alright, so King Star Metallic, ready to rock and roll on the background. And it's going to leave open space for our bee. So this shouldn't take too long. McDreamy says 5 minutes, so that's okay. Oh, gold looks pretty. Isn't that nice?
Oh yeah, that's good.
I could have made them a little bit bigger, but
I like them small.
I kind of like that. I think it'll make you look twice, so you can look and you'll see, oh, that it's, you know, the first thing you see is going to be the bright colors, and the second thing you see is that it's got a honeycomb background, and I really think it makes it.
It stands out enough, but it's subtle too.
Yeah, I think the black, you might just see the black. I used medium gray, says Sandy. Yeah. Cool. What size needle are you using with metallic thread? Oh, but this is very special metallic thread. This is King Star metallic thread, and it works with the same needle on the same spool holder as regular thread. And it is literally the only metallic thread I'll use. I had so much fun testing it, and you can actually do FSL in your bob, with gold thread in your bobbin and on top. And I think that's awesome. So if it can do FSL, which you gotta think Christmas FSL decorations in gold or silver metallic thread, how cool is that? So 7511, same needle. I very rarely change my needle unless I'm, using the sewing function of the machine, which I don't know if I do. 188 watching. Awesome. Are we okay? It just sounded a little different. Gold like honey. That's awesome, Janet. Thank you very much for the donations, by the way. Awesome. I like the gold. It's just subtle enough. This metallic thread, though, is amazing. A lot of people purchased it after watching me do my testing, which is, I call it embroidery experiments, which is the most fun I have ever had. And boy, did I test it before I even showed you guys. It's cool. Sandy says, I haven't tried King Star in the bobbin yet. Well, you can. I've done it. I made a gorgeous FSL design. I wound it in the bobbin. I just pretend it's regular thread. It seems to work like regular thread. So, yeah, it was awesome. It's so beautiful. So King Star metallic thread, any other metallic thread just seems to be an issue. And it's a pain in the butt, and we all have it because we like using it. We would like to use it, but then when we use it, we say never again. And King Star metallic has solved all that. If you want to use gold, silver, rose gold, all those things, then you can. And it's really cool. I think it's added so much to my embroidery and even the embroidery designs because it's just awesome. Have you used it on your 10 needle? Yep. And it's just fine. 10 needle doesn't mind it at all. Now, I haven't used it in the bobbin in the 10 needle, but you see how often I change the bobbin color or whatever in McDreamy? I do it even less for the 10 needle. I don't know why. Table's in the way.
I never change my thread color in the bobbin.
Well, you're not doing pretty things either.
My stuff's pretty.
No, it's not. My stuff's pretty. He's funny. I use it on my 10 needle, no issues. Yeah. Missouri Star will not open in-store for... until next spring. Yeah, a lot of stores might be doing that. Of course, I didn't go there to get the fabric, although that would be so much fun. But, we can't get into the States, so there. All right, so love the gold. It is subtle. Dawn, come over here and look at this like in person. I don't know how... It doesn't show up very well on mine, but...
Oh, there is a box in my way.
Oh, you should move it. Don't scare yourself. Look, the subtle...
Oh, yeah, it looks really good.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Isn't that...
It looks a little darker on camera the way it is, so...
It's very... That's why I wanted you
nice.
to see it. Whew, I had to fish out my metallic. So, I am starting on my bee. Mayor B, Don?
May it be, may it be.
Bye world. We're a quoting family, and that is from The Simpsons, when a bee takes over. It's kind of funny. So, black, we're going to do my bee design. If you wanted to add lettering to this, I tried to leave space here. You could do it in a curve or here. I was going to put be happy on it, but I didn't, because I thought if you want to add your own, you can. So, and plus the other one, the beehive, I was so tempted to put beehive on it, but I didn't. I was good. I put be happy instead. But you could add the same lettering over it. Ooh, nice little back stitch. You go, McDreamy. Nice little connection there, so there was no trim. Gotta love that. I really love the outline. Some people, when they're designing stuff, it's just easier to just do the background for everything, but I like the puff that it leaves. I think it adds to it. Okay, so now we're going to start with the applique. So our first thing is going to be placement. So I'm just going to keep the black because I'm going to do lots in black. I'm not happy with my... I think I need something else for black, Dawn. I'm just kind of not having a panic attack, but I just need a little piece of black because this is terrible.
Well, do you want to use the black twill I have?
Yeah, just a little. See how big the bee is?
Yeah.
He's not. Yeah, twill. Dawn has solid colors. So should I sing a song for the interlude? Do 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 do. Is this pattern for sale? Yes, it is. omlembroidery.com. Click under shop and there it is. It's only $2. It's just, this as small as I could get price-wise. Thank you. No, that's
smaller?
good. No, I'll just throw them on. We got to trim them
There's
anyways.
enough on there that you don't need to iron. Because I don't iron either.
I don't think Dawn's worse than me. I actually do iron, so stop.
Well, it looks funky on camera.
What?
The twill.
It looks
The
fuzzy.
lighting. Funky.
No, I said fuzzy.
Oh, fuzzy.
Correct me.
I
Dawn.
said funky.
I know what you said. I thought it looked fuzzy though. So, stitch it down. Gonna stitch twice. Black looks great. It's twill. Thank you, Dawn, by the way.
Mom.
Looking good.
Probably a little thicker than you want, but
No, it's not bad. Can we go back to the desk?
the desk is up.
Thank you, thank you. I don't need my duckbill scissors, but they are literally my favorite trimming scissors, so... Oh, twill is really thick.
I get that one a little thicker.
Yeah, I didn't know you could get it thicker. Oh, it's okay, it'll make my bee look good. Now, what I've done here is I have done the outline stitches in a thread color that matches my fabric. So it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to turn on a second light. Lighting is everything. Sorry if that ruins all the settings, but I need to be able to see. So, thick fabric, black outline on black
That
fabric.
is black.
That I know. I didn't even think of it. So, if that happens to you, just take your time and turn on an extra light so you can see what you're doing. Small little cuts. You can see I'm not doing too badly. Actually, you probably can't see a thing because it's so black, but, anyways. Okay, that works. I might need other scissors to get in there. So literally, just take your time. Try not to do that, but it doesn't matter either. That's good.
Pretty.
Yeah, he's good. Now we have stripes, and guess what? I'm doing those in gold. So let's go. I like him. Ooh, I like him. Let's go back to the machine, Don, please.
Dreamy's up.
McDreamy's up. Okay, so now I have to change threads again. Didn't I say I wasn't gonna change back and forth? You could change to yellow. Traditionally, bees are black and yellow. But I like to step outside the box, and I'm gonna have a gilded bee.
He's a fancy bee.
He's a fancy bee. He's a rich bee. Get it?
Got it.
I can't say that, but I did. Almost. So, back to the gold, because I think it'll stand out really nicely. And let's stitch some gold. Ooh, McDreamy's like, what the heck? Oh, I like it. So just like slight amount of bling. It's not, super gaudy or anything. I like that. And a trim because there's no other choice but to trim. And this is a line that's in between the wings, so we're getting ready to do that. I like it. I'm happy with the gold idea. I realized yesterday that it was Friday, so I got everything together. Not quite last minute, but I'm like, ooh, what am I gonna do? And black and gold came up with bright flowers, so I just picked my stuff. And I'm kind of glad I did. I like it. Alright, so I think we should outline the bee also in gold.
Yes.
It's set for black. It's not a satin stitch. It's like a blanket stitch. And I thought, oh, see, whoops, I was a little off there. Oh, and there too. What did we learn today, Dawn? Don't use your
black thread on black material.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. See, I should have used black to put it down because then you wouldn't see if I made any mistakes at all. But it is a raw edge applique, and I don't think it matters even a little bit.
No, he still looks good.
I like it. I'm good with it. He's pretty. Why is there a trim there? I don't know. Oh, so you can change colors if you wanted to, because this is now kind of on the outside. So look, I didn't make any mistakes. It covers it all. Ha! There you go.
I think you're smart, huh?
There is a stuff. I think my bee is pretty smart. So, yeah, there you go. Sometimes when you make a boo-boo, just keep going and work with it, because you would never know that I didn't cut it perfectly. Maybe there you'd know, but other than that. So yes, there is a stop there so you can change colors and have two colors. The testers really like having color changes everywhere so they can, be more creative and come up with their own stuff. I really like my rich bee. I really like that.
Karina
All right.
says, are you too involved in OML when someone asks for your email and you start typing Karina at OML?
Nice. Maybe. I've never had a personal email, so I always do the business ones. So now we're going to work with this difficult fabric for the wings. And the wings are applique as well. So, do I have enough to double it? Is it a good idea to double it? That was our placement stitch, so I think this stuff is really hard to work with. So, is it see-through enough? No, it's fine. So, single layer is good. Make sure you can see your lines, place everything. There's no chicken today other than maybe bobbin. And we're going to stitch it down. I don't know how... This stuff is weird, is all I'm saying. It's beautiful, though. It's beautiful. Alright, we're gonna...
I think it goes very nicely with your gold thread.
That was kind of the idea. Don, can we go back to the desk?
Desk is up.
It's just a small piece.
Oh, that's all bright and shiny on the camera.
Is it glowy?
Can you turn your other light off?
Woo! Does that make a difference?
That didn't help much.
No, okay, well...
Just do what you're doing.
The fabric is thin, so you have to be really careful. And I want it to fringe out a little bit, so I am purposefully not hitting the line. Because what I don't want, because it's such delicate fabric, it's really kind of weird. It almost, when I'm cutting it, it almost sounds like I'm ripping it. But you can see, look, oh, I guess you can't because it's bright, but it's already fraying. But I knew that was going to happen, so I'm good with it. But I am leaving a little space because I'm afraid if I cut it right down that it'll just fray itself around. Okay, that is a little bit too much. So we're going to do one wing, finish it, and then we're going to do the other wing, which I'm happy for. Ooh, I got really close there. Okay, so that should be okay. I can always trim up these little nasty pieces afterwards. But let's see how it looks. I know it's so glowy, isn't it? Back to the machine, Don, please. No, machine. Okay, McDreamy's up.
I clicked the button, but it didn't go.
Oh. All right. Well, let's do our decorations now. Now, this should look good. There's two... the lame gold... I'm just going to call it lame. I don't care how you pronounce it. And my gold thread are different shades of gold, but I think it's going to look fantastic. I was considering rose gold for a little while. But then I went, oh, they don't have to match perfectly. Plus, if they match perfectly, then you can't really see it well enough. So, it's just a shade difference. The stitch that I'm using on this is candle wicking. I like to use not just satin stitches for applique. I like to use different motif stitches. And candle wicking is actually one of my favorites, and I have them going big to small, I think, or small around at the bottom, and I like that too. That looks amazing.
Alicia says you can press some interfacing on it on low temp to help with the fraying.
But I wanted it to fray.
Yeah.
If you want a nice clean edge, yep, that's a great answer. Cindy King, Sue, if you updated to E 5.1, yeah, of course. Update. It's 5.1. Yes, update, Cindy, go for it. There's, I think something like 10 new fonts with it and a whole bunch of fixes and other stuff we don't actually need, but it's nice. It works just fine, easy to upgrade it. So, yes, please upgrade. There we go.
I don't know if I've actually done that one yet.
I told you it was out and that I did it. Remember I complained because I have to move my 10 gazillion icons.
Well, I didn't update. I just don't remember the 5.
Yeah. E4.5. So, lots of good stuff in there. So, some of this I'm going to trim. I can see that it's a little bit too much. But I do like the rough around the edges look. Oh, it's so pretty. So I think Alicia said in the comments that she used Mylar. That's a great thing. You could use fabric, like do 2 layers. Nobody says that applique has to be 1 layer. You could do 2 layers and put organza over, you know, a gray or something like this. Someone's asking, what are you updating? McDreamy? No, McDreamy is as updated as he's gonna get. We were talking about Wilcom E4. There was an update on it, and it added a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if you guys heard, but the Luminaire X2 is out. There's a whole new line of things. Looks pretty cool. I can't imagine how expensive it's gonna be, but I mean, you get what you paid for, right? So I don't know when it comes out. I think it's 2021 as well. We don't get as much information here in Canada land. So, and we probably have to wait longer to get it. So, placement line and stitch down for the bee wing. I really like how this is turning out. Look at the nice little puff there. Oh, I love it. And that's because I didn't quilt the whole background of it. So, okay. Dawn, back to the desk. So I can do a little trimmy. So, I don't know how well you can see it because this stuff is so shiny. It's pretty hard to see.
You can see it sticking out of the candle wicking, but you don't see the fraying too much.
Oh, okay. Because the fraying is, you know, kind of cool. What I'll do, I guess, is take a picture and put it in the group because the cameras should catch it.
The light's just blinding on the wings. So.
Well, it's quite the fabric. Now, when you bought this lame fabric, Dawn, was there other colors? We only have a small local shop, and it was years ago.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I bought you a bunch of different ones.
No, you're thinking organza with sprinkles in it, which
yes.
I want to throw out the window.
I don't remember. I'll have to see what he has.
Because there's sprinkles everywhere.
Yeah.
When I use it. It was a nice idea, and
Sparkles all over.
Yeah, I said sprinkles, but I meant sparkles. The guy said, oh yeah, she'll love it. So we bought like one of each color, and I'm like, oh please. Sparkles everywhere. McDreamy got mad about it, so I just don't use it a whole lot. It's pretty to look at in my bin, but that's it. Okay, so I'm leaving a little bit more here, and I'll have to play around because this really frays out. So far, I love my guy. So, back to the machine, Dawn. There we go. You know, the bee's wings would have been fantastic as well in black to stand out like a contrast. Like the candle wicking. I love candle wicking. I think black would have looked really good too. What do you think, Don, for the wings? Yeah, think outside the box. If you have something that's sparkly and looks really nice, you know, mylar over something, or, you know, just a piece of mylar. I haven't worked with it yet. I have some now. But I think it would look good, and this is the right amount of bling for me. I have little pieces of fabric everywhere. Sorry, McDreamy. He's gonna get all mad at me now. I know.
I see all that stuff bouncing around on the
I know. Everyone's gonna be commenting. There's not a whole lot I can do about it because it's just gonna be there, but I will tidy it up when we are finished. So yeah, think outside the box. Nobody says a bee has to be black and yellow. You could do any color of a bee. I mean, a pink and black bee, that would be super fun. I mean, why not? I think black and gold is, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. And I love the candle wicking. Candle wicking just makes me happy. But it is fun to use. I could have done satin stitches, but I wanted a little more, you know, a little bit fancy to it. And plus, when you use like a motif stitch on the edge, it makes the trimming more challenging, so you really have to come through with it. Sandy, thank you so much. You guys are an awesome support. We really appreciate it. And we have big things coming. So it's going to be a lot of fun coming up. So we just keep going. 240. Nice. What's our world record for?
500
Yep. 504. That is.
On December the 7th, 2019.
Nice. So Leah says there's an upgrade for the first luminaire to make it the same as the new one. Solaris has been shown. It also has an upgrade. Didn't see much on new one to impress me, though, to buy an upgrade for my Solaris. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of look into it a little bit. I don't know enough about them. I just know I want one. And I'm probably not gonna get one. But, you know. We love you, McDreamy. Okay, so now we're gonna put the backing on this one. And I decided to do it this way because I didn't want to take away from the star, which is the bee. So put your fabric face down because we are going to turn it. So face down however you want. This is the back part. Just a third way of doing the mug rugs that, you know, it's kind of nice. And there's a couple of other ways to finish it off as well. You can, once you sew up the little piece, or you could cheat and put a little fabric glue if you wanted. I don't know. I probably should have changed my thread to black. That is a bad use of metallic thread, so apologies there. I wasn't thinking about that. Jeez. Yes, use the cheaper black thread for this. But you can put it on your sewing machine and do a nice little top stitch around. You could also put it on your sewing machine and do like a blanket stitch right on the edge, or any kind of a, you know, a motif stitch. It would look really good. I don't know what I'm gonna do with mine yet. I can't believe I used gold thread for this part. Darn it all. I can only blame Dawn because Lynn's not here till tomorrow. I have...
You wouldn't blame her anyway, you still blame me.
Probably. No, I like to blame Lynn. If she's gonna be here, she gets to take the blame. We'll get her to do a little bit more tomorrow. I will put up the video and the link and everything later on today. I like to get that done earlier, but I forgot, and we've been really busy this week with making some good plans. Okay, so yeah, future reference, use regular thread, not your gold thread. Ready for the happy song?
Yay!
I wish it played rock and roll, though. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
Back to the desk, Dawn, please.
Desk is up.
Wouldn't that be cool if you could program it with a little bit of heavy metal or Elton John? I'm kind of strange that way. I like heavy metal and Elton John. Not necessarily at the same time. Now, I am missing my scissors. So, this is your mug rug finished. What do you guys think? Looks good, right? There's the front of it. No, I'm kidding. I am kidding. Ronog. Hi, Ronog. And thank you, Ronog. Do you see my black scissors anywhere, Don?
Maybe it's under the black material.
You know, there could be a whole universe underneath. Oh, thank you. Underneath the black material. So, Chris Yost, thank you very much. So, what we're going to do is trim everything down. However, I'm going to start here and make sure I leave a little bit. We've got to cut through both. Make sure I leave some. Now, 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, whatever you prefer for seam allowance is fine. It will sit flatter, but make sure that you don't cut it too close, or else you will have the seam probably pop out. So I'm using not applique scissors, I'm using my sharp Ginger scissors to get through stabilizer, the batting, and 2 bits of fabric. So I want it to be easy to do. This isn't precise. You don't need to draw lines or be too particular. 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch. I wouldn't go any wider than that, but I certainly wouldn't go any narrower. Unless you're 100% sure that your expensive thread will hold it. I'm not 100% sure, but... Alright, so that's all gone. Now we're going to clip the edges because we want nice square edges. And when there's batting in it, I do a little bit of extra. That's just me being me. You don't have to, but clipping the corners does make a difference. I just find this helps. But you know what else helps is a good ironing. So almost done, and we're almost ready to turn. And I'll show you why these tabs here are so important. Although it may be because I'm not the greatest at sewing that they're so important to me. But there we go. I should do it in front of the camera. I could have left a bigger space. Mine's pretty thick. But that's okay. Take your time. It all goes through. I always think it's a bit nicer not to have a huge space. But yeah, I could have left it a little bit bigger. Nobody said anything, so I figured it was fine. I think my batting is really thick as well. So there's your mug rug, Don.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you like it?
Good job.
You gonna put it on your desk?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll give it to B. I'll tell her it's done. Mayor B, Mayor B. I guess we tease her about that a lot. Awesome name, though. All right, so all of the parts of the gold fabric are just flying everywhere. But that's okay. Patience. Patience. If I was making a whole bunch of these, I'd save this part till the end and watch TV and fiddle around with it. So, that would be cool. Someone said they got a felt pressing pad or wool. I have a wool one. That's a game changer for pressing. Now I'm just using my fingers to get the corners out, and sometimes if you like move it back and forth it helps, but I have long nails and I'm using my long nails for it. Just don't break anything. If you're gonna push them out, there's specialty tools for it, but you just have to be careful that I know some people use scissors, and I have done that in my time, and the only danger of that is if you try to push too hard and you cut through, and then it'll be hard to fix. So there is my bright and shiny bee, and what we want to do is just simply tuck these tabs in, and it just gives you, you know, a little bit of play to sew this up. So you could hand, like with a ladder stitch, sew this up. You could, like I said, use a little bit of glue. You can fiddle around. You see, if you tuck it in more, it'll look better. Make it even. You could top stitch around the whole thing, so you won't be able to tell. Ironing does make a difference. So let me check my edges here. I think
Lori's asking how your wings are holding up. She was worried you might have some issues turning it.
Nope. You just have to be careful. I think it would take a little bit to rip that fabric. It is kind of delicate, and that is, see, you really have to pull on it that way, and Yeah, no, you won't break it.
Alicia says she cheats and uses steam-a-seam to close the hole up.
Me too. That's a good cheat. It really makes it a lot easier if you have the tabs, though, to tuck down and tuck everything in. I think when, like, if I trimmed it just, with it the same as what I did for everything else, I think it would be a little more difficult to do. So,
Don't iron the lame.
no, probably not. It'll melt. That's okay. Just use a cover on it. Just have to be careful. So then the next question would be if you put a hot drink on it, right?
If it was too hot, yeah, maybe. You have to be careful with that.
Well, but still. So we have our beehive. Oh, beehive, Dawn. Oh, beehive. And now we have the bee, which the bee is the same. I just changed the stitching on it and kind of moved everything around. So we kind of have a set. So my vision was you have the be happy in the middle, and then you have, mug rugs around it. It would almost make a centerpiece, which if anyone is interested in making a bee centerpiece, I would be really happy to design that. I think that would be really cute to do. So, cold drinks only. Nothing hot on the lemonade.
Right, well, that one's for cold summery drinks.
Yes, I'm sure it'll go to Lynn because Lynn got the beehive. So if you have the beehive, you pretty much have to have the bee. So no hot drinks on this, Lynn, when we see you tonight. And that would be cool. So just cold drinks. So yeah, if you guys want like centerpieces or something larger or something where we do blocks, keeping on the bee theme, it seems like a lot of people really like it. I would be, I've got a few ideas, and I always love bee stuff because of my bee, Beatrice, and you can, it's pretty easy to find stuff, and she loves it. My favorite thing that I've created, I saw it somewhere, it was, it's French, a big, like, puffy bee, and it said, c'est la bee. So, meaning, so c'est la vie is French for that's life. So c'est la vie. And everyone laughed and laughed. It was awesome. Centerpiece and bee. Cute.
So the Norseman just checked in and Lynn said, there hasn't been any gremlins either.
Yeah, it's getting a little strange there. The Norseman has some kind of gremlin power. I'll concede to that.
He just popped in at the end. He hasn't been here the whole time, and there hasn't been any gremlins.
I didn't even drop a thread. Last time I stitched, he kept dropping the thread out of the needle, which is exceedingly annoying. Yeah. So, that's awesome. I love the bee theme as well. Okay, well, I can work on that for you guys. Maybe some squares that we put together, completely original.
Somebody mentioned a round one too, maybe.
Yeah, where you do the slices and sew them together. Oh, so many ideas. So many ideas. All right, well, I'll work on that. That'll make me really happy. So, what is that? Sheba dog clapping his hands. Oh, I'm like, why would she say that? For some reason, it brings up a description of the sticker. All right, well, okay. Judy Quilt. Fantastic picture, Judy Quilt. I don't know if you guys saw, but that is the happiest embroiderer I've ever seen. She decided to pick up this month's All Access, and it was fantastic picture. I think that should be like the logo almost for OML Embroidery. You can be this happy. I love it. Anyways, congratulations. I hope you have tons of fun stitching. And there's going to be some Anita Good Design stuff coming up next month for you guys. I might be able to get you guys some deals and some discount codes and stuff like that. Embroidery crack. I need a good design as embroidery. I'm not denying it. I'm not denying it. My favorite time of the month is when that magazine comes in. It is so much fun. So
It's the embroiderer's drug of choice.
yeah, okay, that seems like it's gonna be a mug. The embroiderer's drug of choice. Okay, I'll do a design with that because it's really funny. It's really funny. Yes, deals. I'm working on it. We should be able to get it through, and I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you appraised on it. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys like this video. I can't wait to see your bees and your sets and see what you guys come up with. You can do regular. It looks amazing. Or you can think outside the bee box like I did. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for a good design. Bye, everyone. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.